Anyways, Matt Walsh. That's some like for a trans person to say they want to see like Matt Walsh in like fishnets, that's some sort of like lethal attraction. You know what I mean? That's like a fish being attracted to hooks. That's like a mouse being attracted to like glue traps. Good Lord. Moth to a flame. All right, listen. We know about what the conservatives have been doing recently. They've been spending a lot of time hating on gay people, hating on trans people, hating on all these types of people, passing laws against them, specifically to target them, marginalize them, try to take away their rights in any way, shape, or form as quickly as possible. And one of the biggest talking heads to some of that has been a good boy, Madison Cawthorn. Now, if you don't know Madison Cawthorn, he's from North Carolina, right? Republican congressman from North Carolina, came into power in 2018 with a lot of other Republicans. He's actually in 2020, right? It wasn't 2018. It was 2020, right? 2020. Okay, thank you. I was like, man, I didn't think that we were stuck with him for that long because I don't remember his election cycle. But yeah, okay. Appreciate it. Anyways, Madison has been an incredibly outspoken Trump supporter, anti-trans, anti-gay. He tweeted out recently, there's only two genders and one God, and there's nothing that you can do to change that. And that's, that's par for the course. What isn't par for the course is what was found recently that was given to the news. And it was a couple of screenshots of photographs of a good pal Madison, a good friend of the stream Madison, looking a little interesting. Look at him. Look at him go. My goodness. So he was here in like women's lingerie. He apparently went to a party. These are screenshots of people's computers because it's kind of trashy. Yeah, it's kind of he's got the hoop earrings on. He's got this necklace on. And the thing is, this is him because he has this particular like pendant. He wears this pendant around all the time. Yeah, he's got mad hoop gang. He's rocking. He's rocking the lingerie. What's up, gay boy? Looking real breedable tonight, boy. How you doing? He's kind of eating it. Oh, he's rocking. He's vibing, right? No plausible deniability. Yeah, there's no plausible deniability that this isn't you. This is 100% him. 100% him. Yeah, he's in bad bitch mode. You're right. And you know what? Do your thing. I don't care. I don't care. The thing is, a lot of conservatives have been talking recently about the death of men. Remember how we watched Tucker Carlson's homoerotic The End of Men, where he had his camera crew spend 30 minutes watching a man butt ass naked tan his nutsack on a rock. Yeah, how he did his rectal and ball sack tanning. Yeah, like that. How it just zoomed in on big, strong, masculine men hitting things and chopping wood and flipping tires as sweat drips off their nipples. Just, stuff like that. Yeah, advocating for testicular cancer. Talking about the whole end of men. I do have to say, this is not traditionally masculine. This is not traditionally masculine. Not at all. Does he have nail polish on? No, I don't think so. His cuticles are just very white. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he has nail polish on from what I see. But the thing is, these were some of his friends. He's changed a lot since here. He's changed a lot. These pictures were provided to the news by people who used to be close with him, who used to be friends with him. Actually, there are actually a lot of people in his life who no longer like Madison Cawthorn. If you didn't know, about 190 past peers spoke out against him, if I remember correctly. But this is Cawthorn. Oh, yes. Yes. Breedable bottom boy. Cummy bottom boy here. Yeah, this is Cawthorn. This is him. See? He's in his wheelchair. I mean, you didn't see it? Look at that face. Look at that face. He's eating it up. He's having fun. And you know what? Godspeed having fun. The problem is, this isn't the problem. I promise you, this is not the problem here. The problem is how he acts now. in comparison with like his past actions. He has the capacity to be somebody who can like, you know, cut loose, have a little bit of fun, chill out, do all that type of stuff, right? He has it in him. He has the capability to. He's just changed. And whether that be for like money, for power, for status, I'm not sure. I'm not going to lie to you. I think it was for power and status. I really do. He's a prolific liar. Remember how he came out and went on that like podcast to talk about, and we talked about it a bit, how he went on that podcast to talk about how he was just sitting at his desk as a good boy doing, you know, thinking up new ways to make the poor even poorer. And then like a Republican congressperson kicked in his door, did a spin, went, woo! And then did a key bump of cocaine off of the house chamber key. Just woo! You know, you need some, Maddie? You want some of this nose candy, Maddie? Woo! You want to come with us to a sexual convention? You want to go with us to a little penis potluck? A little pussy shindig? We're gonna be hitting hookers and blow. You wanna come on with us? You wanna go to our little sexual? Yeah. You wanna go to our little sex meetup? And he's like, no, I'm such a good boy. I would never do that. And then he got like a lot of shit for it because like he's making the rest of them all look bad. Right? Yeah, Cocaine Cawthorn. He's making the rest of them look bad. And then he had to come out and say that he lied about everything just to, you know, he said it was like greatly exaggerated. But what greatly exaggerated means from a politician is that he lied. He completely lied about everything that he said. That shit didn't happen. He did it for money and clout. And I think the same thing is happening here, is that he's playing the part of just some like shitty Republican, honestly. I'm not sure how much he really cares. I think he's pretty fake. And he comes out to do this now because it's gotten him somewhere. Like we talk about all the time. My man is a complete fail son. He wanted to go to college. He dropped out of college because he had terrible grades. He wanted to go into the military. He couldn't get into the military. He couldn't do anything that he wanted. He tried to start a business. The business failed and lost him a lot of money. He was like near jobless, penniless, living with his parents, doing literally nothing. And then he decided to run for Congress as a Republican off of like sucking Trump's teat. Won. And now he's just sitting in Congress and he's soaking up $175,000 a year. I mean, this is the first time in this man's life that he has literally anything going for him. So I can 100% see how he wants to hang on to it. I can understand, right? Like I can see it. And it's unfortunate that this comes out, right? Because he seems like he can just be like a normal dude. I mean, he had this like totally not homoerotic trip with his across Europe with his cousin, butt ass naked, diamond cutters out, POV, me in the locker room with my besties, butt ass naked, his nipples so erect. He's vibing, he's living his life, all right? Yeah, with his pals, with his buddies, him again. We're vibing. We're out here. We're in Helsinki, Finland, doing trips out here in the POV, me and the boys in the my guy pals, me and the boys butt ass naked in the Finnish sweat room, locker room. You know what I mean? Is this the same trip where he visited Hitler's vacation home? Yeah, this is the same guy. Boy spot time. Yeah, spot time with just the boys. Just dudes being bros. There's also this that got put out, which is he captioned this like post that he made with "on her way to take a pic with your man," #Asian jokes. I don't know what the fuck this is like supposed to be, but he filmed this like Asian lady fucking booking it down the road, and he's like on her way to take a pic with your man. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. I really don't. #Asian jokes. Is it like maybe it's supposed to be racist? I don't know. Is the joke just racism? I don't know. Real. What is this supposed? What's the callback? What's this supposed to like be eliciting? The joke is that there's no joke. Is it just like he saw a woman running, going to take a pic with your man? Also, she's Asian. #Asian jokes. Is this the Asian waifu that that most rightoids are obsessed with? Oh yeah, 100%. This is it. This is it, right? And I mean, a lot of people, and like yeah, like a lot of people will be simping. A lot of people be simping for Madison. Can I get this picture up? Let me see. What? I mean, Shu came out. Resigned for what? He ate. He eating good. Shu was dreaming of plowing Madison Cawthorn. Thank you, SDL. Thank you, Aiden. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I mean, Dylan came out and was like, "Who? Hi." Hey, Denims came out. Denims loves her femboys, so I can see that. But this is all in response to like this tweet by Occupied Dems. Breaking photos exposing MAGA Representative Madison Cawthorn partying while dressed in skimpy lingerie. What you Dems? Goddamn, they're like skimpy skimpy lingerie. I wouldn't say that this is Nick's new boyfriend. Him and Nick are dating. Nick dropped Catboy Cammy. They stopped talking. It was a messy breakup, but it's all in private now. And now him and Madison Cawthorn are dating. Real. I can see it. Nick sits in his lap as they go take a nice trip to the lake together. They go on a little picnic. Claim that he refused to attend Republican cocaine orgies. Wait, my bad, sorry. But they said he's wearing skimpy lingerie. I love how they said skimpy lingerie. I'm not sure if I would call this skimpy. Would you guys call this skimpy? I mean, like, it's see-through, I guess, but like, is this skimpy? It's covering him a lot. It's just like a tank top, really. They're like one sentence away from calling him a harlot. He's got on slut attire. Yeah, got on slut attire. Cawthorn previously claimed that he refused to attend Republican cocaine orgies. You're right, none of these words are in the Bible. Not a single one of them, and they need to stop. Republican. I'm sorry, like I don't want to think about like Ted Cruz throwing $500 at like the cheapest stripper the cheapest like escort that they could find, and then like looking down in disgust as he like unbuckles his pants, you know, in like some office building somewhere in like the DC area. Personally, I don't really like that. I don't really like that personally, but you know, you all do your own thing. I'm asexual, but I want to fuck that man. What the hell? Goodness. You people cannot be fixed. You people cannot be fixed. And here's the important thing, all right? Madison should resign and Madison should get out of office, but not for wearing the clothing. That's just funny. It's just funny that this came out, and it's funny how he's not going to say anything about it or try to lie his way out of it or something, because he knows that this looks bad to like the group of people who he signed his soul away to for like the money, the clout, the fame, who all now hate his guts already for, you know, lying about them, about the cocaine orgies, but also for like coming out with this in a time where they're waging like an all-out assault on like queerness in society, because that's like what it is. They're like waging an all-out war assault on queerness to try to eradicate it from the populace through any legal or social means that they could ever possibly try to put through. That's their goal. That's what they would like to do, really. And so I feel bad for him in a sense. I feel bad for him in a sense. If this is stuff that he would like to do, go ahead. I don't care. Go ahead. Just why do you decide to fight against something that's like a part of you? That's fine. That's cool. That's whatever. He looked like he was having fun. I don't think he really has any friends in Congress anymore. Even if he did, I don't think that he had any friends in Congress. It seemed like his friends really enjoyed spending time with him. Don't they? Like, they're vibing. They're literally vibing. They're having so much fun together. And he threw all this away for what? To shit on some like gay people? It's unfortunate. And this guy, he's not even like, I mean, I just feel bad for him in that part. He's not a good guy. He's not a good guy. He's been like pulled over several times by police, right? Like, I mean, here's another instance where he got pulled over again. This was like really recently. I'm not sure what day this may have. This was like earlier this month. How he was pulled over again for speeding again, and then he was driving with an invalid license, which is just it's so good. He's a quirked up white boy busting it down sexual style. He is busting it down slut style. He was a little filthy little slut, you know. And you know what? You let him do it. Let him do his things. Who's gonna stop him? He wants people to have to show driver's license at the polls. Yeah, it's really funny. He wants people to have to show their driver's license at the polls, but he doesn't want a driver's license to damn drive. Incredible, man. And the thing is, the funny part about this is that the cop ordered him out of the car. They had to swap places with the passenger because he's not allowed to drive anymore. He can't drive. He literally can't do it. And so he has to hop in his wheelchair, and he has to take the walk of shame back to the passenger seat because the cop won't leave until his ass is in the passenger seat and they're driving. Incredible memes, truly. He has a long list of crimes against him. The running list of allegations against Madison Cawthorn, because there's a lot. There's a lot. He reportedly took women on what he called fun rides. All right, guys, who wants to go on a fun ride with Madison Cawthorn? Madison Cawthorn walks up to you, looks at you, and goes, "Hey, girl, want to go on a fun ride?" That sounds. After seeing some of these pictures, I know some people would, but. A common detail in allegations against Madison Cawthorn was the so-called fun rides, where he would take women on, in which he would drive them in his car to isolated locations. To women and then make them move. Oh, I love it. The good isolate her from her peers so she can't run trick. Works every time, dude. I feel you. Want to go on a fun ride? You missed the left. Oh, don't worry. We won't need to be making that left. And then he just keeps driving. You keep driving. You're on your phone. You keep driving into like the forest. You're like, I have never seen this road before. The GPS stops working because you get no reception. And he's like, oh, like the second your phone gets no reception, he's like, I think that's far enough. It's a fun ride, girl. Let's go into the North Carolina. Let's just drive into the North Carolina woods. I love my fun rides. Christina, a North Carolina resident who is part of the same homeschooling network as Cawthorn, was one of the first women who came forward with allegations against the congressman. In August, Christina posted on her Instagram about the incident that took place in 2014 when Cawthorn was 19, she was 17. Oh, it was like, he was pretty young. The two had agreed to go on a date. Girl, this is your first mistake. And Cawthorn drove them to a secluded spot in the woods. Yo, does this work? Yo, girls in chat, does this work? Do you like it when you on like a first date, a guy drives you into like a secluded, isolated part of a forest in your state? The actual woods? Yeah, he's like the actual woods. Some spot like a little off the road in the woods. But a pedo? This isn't pedo. It's 1917. 19 and 17 is not, unless you're memeing. Unless you're memeing. That's not pedo. 1917. As a queer guy, nah, bitch. I listen to true crime. If I ever go on a date with a guy, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because there's like a little forest. There's like a forest near me. I'm gonna walk him into the woods. I know all the paths in that forest, but I know he won't. So that sounds funny. That sounds funny. Who's out of school can be weird though. F is for finding vulnerable women. U is for U is for you and Madison. N is in nobody in anywhere at all. Out here in the Carolina woods. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's funny. He tries to kiss me and I say no and I don't want to kiss him. We talk for a little bit longer in like a few minutes and then suddenly he moves forward and he tries to kiss me quickly enough that I couldn't move away and I had to push him away. And so I got startled and I fell backwards. What a dude, crazy guy. His behavior is well known that over 150 of his former classmates spoke out against him. 150 classmates decided to write a letter to say that you should not vote for this man. This is how bad this man is. They all came to, yes, when I said that earlier, I was not joking. I don't meme when I say this. 150 came up to be like, yeah, fuck this guy. Don't vote for him. He's a terrible person. This, like, the sexual harassment, the ways that he treats people, it's all cringe. It's all cringe. He has faced a slew of scandals as well. In a campaign video, Cawthorn said in 2014, a car accident which left him partially paralyzed. He derailed his plans to go to the United States Navy. In reality, Cawthorn had applied and been rejected from the Navy before he got hit in the car, which is just an incredible. He's just a pathological liar. That's the wild thing. An address to Patrick Henry College, Cawthorn said at the time of the car accident, his friend who had been driving the car when it crashed and abandoned him at the scene, leaving him to die in a fiery tomb. This dude, he can't just live a normal life. He has to live like a crazy life where he was just in the passenger seat, boom, car crash. It's like a fucking Call of Duty scene where he had to take his strong muscles and go beyond plus ultra and punch a hole with his last remaining strength through the passenger seat window and crawl out without the use of his legs. Yeah, straight up main character syndrome. Insane guy. During a campaign, Cawthorn embraced racist rhetoric in an attack against the journalist Tom Fielder, who reported on Cawthorn's lies. He said quit his job in academia in Boston and work for non-white males like Cory Booker, who aim to ruin white males running for office. Just incredible memes coming from this guy. I'm waiting for you to quit your job in Boston and go cuck yourself to non-white males. Yo, wait a second. So what have we found out about Madison today? He's a bottom and he has some repressed feelings about non-white males. Curious. Yeah, Nazi bottom. As it all comes together, it's all starting to make sense. Main character, he's a problematic bottom, but like all of them are. Have you met them? Have you fucking seen those people? I'm true, cummy bottom boy. It's right. So that's the wrap up on Madison. Honestly, if I'm going to be honest with you, once again, to reiterate, the problem isn't him wearing the lingerie. I don't care about that. The problem is him like standing up and trying to take people's rights away. The racist rhetoric. Now we know the driving women into secluded fun rides. The driving illegally. That's the type of stuff that's a problem, right? And honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't feel bad if he got eaten by the monster that he fed into. That being eaten by the monster, that would truly cancel him for wearing this. What is that? What I want? No, but if that's what gets him out of the office, dude, Godspeed. He's a terrible person, and like when the Republicans get back into like the full swing of having control of Congress, him and Marjorie are two people I really don't want there. We can get Boober out too. Damn. 100%. I think that would be great. Wait, actually, before we end the segment, we have there's one more leaked photo of Madison Cawthorn. There's one more leaked photo of him that we can show. He's, as you can see, this picture is taken where you can visibly see his blowjob princess shirt. And him saying, and the caption is that him saying that he's a real man. As you can see, Madison Cawthorn in his spare time likes to refer to himself as the blowjob princess. Right? He is one step below Nancy Reagan when it comes to him being when it comes to her being the throat goat. So he's not at her level, but he's up there. He's head royalty. Good for him.